Good evening. Please stand for the posting of colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Benton Pledge. Please remain standing until the colors are posted and the color guard has left the stage. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And I further pledge myself to Benton High School, whose ideals and traditions are worthy of all. You may be seated. At this time, the Benton Singers, led by Miss Welter and then accompanied by Cheryl Stutz, will present a song and the school song.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 116th Annual Benton High School Commencement. My name is Shauna Gilliland, and I'm extremely proud to be here today celebrating the class of 2026. We appreciate all of the parents, grandparents, family members, and friends that have done so much to help these students on their journey to graduation. Congratulations to the Benton High School class of 2026. We are so proud of you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to our platform guests. I'll ask them to stand and for you to hold your applause until all are recognized. Our student representatives, Student Body President, Eliana Arambula. Senior Class President, Camden Morlock. Faculty Member, Dr. Michael Shane Hurd. Our counseling team, Miss Mallory McAndrews and Miss Sarah Nicholson. Our building administration team, Mr. Jason Lenz and Mr. Alan Hutchcraft. And finally, the members of the St. Joseph School Board of Education and our district administration. You may be seated. In honor of those who have supported us along the way, who have inspired us, and who are no longer with us, let us observe a moment of silence. Let us remember their contributions, their love, and their enduring impact on our lives. It is now my honor to introduce the class president, Camden Morlock.
I don't know who runs the Civic Arena, but they got to get this AC figured out ASAP. Good evening to the families, friends, staff, and of course, soon-to-be graduates. My name is Camden Morlock, and no, I'm nothing like the usual Morlock name. Before I begin, I'd like to first thank God for giving me the opportunity to speak tonight. I also want to thank all the teachers and faculty for getting us here. Without your hard work, sacrifices, and snacks, not a single one of us would be here today. When I found out I was giving this speech, I went straight into panic mode for two reasons. The first being I found out 5 days ago, and the second being that I couldn't have ChatGPT write my speech, as I has already overused it this year. I'm not going to drag on this speech because I have places to be, and let's be honest, you guys won't remember this in a month. So before I get into the powerful message that every high school speech has, I want to take a second to look back and reflect on just how accomplished this class has been. Just the other day, we had our scholarship assembly. At that assembly, our class raised over $2 million in scholarships. Just this year alone, the class of 2026 has also had over 20 state qualifiers and 8 national qualifiers in their selective activity. Also adding a state championship to the title this last Friday. Shout out Ridge Stagner. As I've grown older through high school, I've begun to realize how tough of a generation we've grown up in. Now, for the parents in the audience who are talking the usual nonsense of we don't get our hands dirty and we're a bunch of softies, I just want you guys to listen. We've grown up in a generation where you get judged and criticized by every decision you make, whether you believe that is the right or the wrong one. We live in such a world now full of hate all the time. Social media has been a big factor of this. People feel obligated to pose as someone they're not to try and gain validation from everybody. And truthfully, as hard as you try, you will never please everyone, and that's okay. Because no matter who you are or where you're from, all that matters is that you stay true to yourself. There's going to be times where you might get embarrassed. Live with it. Embrace it. Because after a couple months, everyone will forget it even happened anyway. For example, when I was in 8th grade, I posted this picture on social media of me flexing as I was trying to get all the girls' attention. While I did in fact accomplish my goal, my friends made fun of me for a month after. Since then, not one person has brought it up to me. Now I have many more experiences like that, as I'm sure everyone in this building does. Tonight, I want you to know every single one of you in those seats are your own unique, amazing person. And you should never change that for absolutely anyone. I would like to read a movie quote from the Lego movie. As I'm sure many of you have watched it, there's a scene at the end of the movie where Emmett, the good guy, is talking to Lord Business, the bad guy. Emmett delivers what I believe is one of the best movie quotes of all time. He says, "You don't have to be the bad guy. You're the most talented, most interesting, and most extraordinary person in the universe. And you are capable of amazing things because you are the special. And so am I, and so is everyone." So class of 2026, as we become true adults, we're going to face challenges. We're going to meet new friends, and we're going to lose many friends. But what I strive for all of you to do is just be you. Because you don't want to get to the end of your life and look back and realize that you lived for somebody else. And remember, the Southside wasn't just a place, it was home. 238 for life, and thank you.
Good evening. Each year, the senior students vote for the teacher who had the greatest influence on them. The 2026 back-to-back teacher is Dr. Michael Shane Hurd.
I bet some of you wish you were in my freezing classroom once again, don't you? All right, here we go. 407. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. If I had a dream. Oh, sorry, still that's not it. Got it here somewhere. Oh, ask not what your country could. No, still not right. Oh, here it is. I got it. Class of 2026. I stand before you because I'm supposed to give you the most inspirational, poetic, and life-changing speech of all time. I'm not going to do that. I have found out this year that the Benton High School class of 2026 is different. You're special, and you're unique. A normal graduation speech would not do. Speeches given by others in the past would not do. You deserve better. As we have done all year in my classroom, we will do today. We're just going to have talk. Nice little talk. So I'm not going to give you a speech about how life is like a river or how life is like a highway. I'm not going to give you an acronym speech. Graduation is like an apple. A stands for, no, I'm not giving you any of that. I'm just going to keep it real. I'm going to speak simple about your future. My daughter, who is 24, moved to California to live her life the way she wanted to live her life. She's always been very independent, but sometimes she still needs her father. Just the other day, she messaged me to basically tell me she was struggling adulting. She was struggling to learn and do all those things that you guys are getting ready to do. And she needed some advice from dear old dad about how she could get through it. So this is basically what I told her. In my many years on this earth, I have learned a few things that will help you down the road of life. First, relax. As you all would say, it's not that deep. So many things that we think are so important today just aren't. There are not that many things that you really require to get that upset about, so just relax. In the immortal words of Bob Marley, don't worry about a thing, every little thing is going to be all right. Secondly, make mistakes and fail. I'm not sure why, but people of today always seem so worried about being perfect and not making mistakes. You will and should make mistakes. You will and should fail sometimes. If you really care about what you're doing, if you really have it in your heart and soul to do what you're after, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to fail, and that's okay. Go ahead and do it, but learn from the mistakes and the failures and grow stronger. As Queen Bee Beyonce says, never let success go to your head, never let failure go to your heart. Thirdly, make a life plan, but know it will change. This point is huge, probably the most important thing you'll ever hear. You need to make a plan for life, sure. You need to know where you're headed and how you plan to get there. But realize that life is life. And things that we rarely think are going to happen. Things that we plan don't always go that way. As you get older, though, and yes, I'm old, you will realize that the detours of life, the misdirections off that planned path, are actually what makes life fun. Enjoy them. As the great John Lennon said, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. That's the three basics. Relax, everything will be okay. Make mistakes and fail, but grow from those. Make a life plan, but enjoy the bumpy ride. Tupac put it together all in once when he said, I set goals, take control, I make mistakes, but learn from everyone. And when it's said and done, I bet this brother will be a better one. If I upset you, don't stress. Never forget, God isn't done with you yet. On a personal note, I specifically would like to thank the class of 2026. Though you guys have been loud, really loud, like all the time, forever, you have always known, though, when to be quiet and to listen. Though you have always been frustrating, you have always shown me patience. Though you have been a bit combative, or a lot of combative, fifth hour, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Yeah, that's it, you. You had also accepted me into your lives. I appreciate that. And for that, I'm grateful. However, I am most grateful for your ability, class of 2026, to overcome. Your class in particular has been through a lot of struggles, has gone down a lot of dark roads, but like the life warriors that you are, none of you quit, ever. To me, that is the definition of the Benton High School class of 2026. You never give up. You never quit. So thank you for letting me be your teacher, but most important, thank you for letting me see your strength and helping me find mine. Never stop being you. I love you all. Peace out.
There are several groups that we would like to recognize today. The first group is our National Honor Society students. If you are our National Honor Society, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. The next group are those students who have earned the prestigious A+ scholarship. Please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Next, we would like to honor our graduating seniors who've enlisted for military service. Please stand as I call your name. United States Navy, Tyler Hinton. And Kenna Presto. United States Marines, Reedon Fennell. Missouri Air National Guard, Zion Scott. And Missouri Army National Guard, Deacon Kirkpatrick. Thank you for your commitment and future service. You may be seated. Now we will recognize our student leaders. Please stand as I call your name. Our senior student body officers are Eliana Arumbala, President. And senior class officers, Camden Morlock, President. Katie Calloway, Vice President. Ridge Stagner, Social Media. And Addison Snodgrass, Cardinal Crazy Representative. Thank you for all of your hard work. You have made a difference to your school and your community. You may be seated.
the next group of students that we'd like to recognize are those who have met the cum laude Latin honor system requirements. Cum laude students must earn above a 3.7 GPA, have an ACT score of at least 22, or an AFQT score between 70 and 79, or a silver work key certificate, and earn 2 APDC credits or a Missouri CTE certificate. Please stand as I call your name. Hallie Anderson, Lindley Baird, Lydia Bollinger, Lincoln Goodwin, Jocelyn Gromkowski, Layla Marshoff, Noah McCoy, Gabriel Mercer, Dylan Miller, Madeline Searcy, Addison Snodgrass, and Delaney Worley. Congratulations, you may be seated. The next group of students have met the magna cum laude Latin honor system requirements. These students must earn a 4.0 GPA or above, have an ACT score of 26 to 27, or an AFQT score between 80 and 92, or a gold work key certificate, and earn 3 APDC credits or a Missouri CTE certificate. Please stand as I call your name. Riley Kretzer, Alyssa Martinez, Camden Morlock, Cammie Peters, Carmen Phillips, and Abigail Rowe. Congratulations, you may be seated. The next group of students have met the summa cum laude Latin honor system requirements. These students must earn a 4.2 GPA or higher, have an ACT score of 28 or above, or an AFQT score of 93 or higher, or a platinum work key certificate, and earn 4 APDC credits or Missouri CTE certificate. Please stand as I call your name. Eliana Arambola, Slater Duncan, Cole Kelly, Adriana Mahan, and Ridge Stagner. Congratulations, you may be seated. Next, we will honor our students who have earned the Missouri Seal of Biliteracy. Please stand as I call your name. Jacqueline Machado Chavez. Congratulations. You may be seated. The final group we would like to present to you today is Benton High School's class of 2026 top 10 graduates. Please come to the stage as I read your name. Number 10, Layla Marshoff. Number 9, Addison Snodgrass. Number 8, Carmen Phillips. Number 7, Alyssa Martinez. Number 6, Adriana Mahan. Number 5, Abigail Rowe. Number 4, Ridge Stagner. Number 3, Eliana Arambula. And our salutatorian this year is Slater Duncan. And our Benton High School class of 2026 valedictorian is Cole Kelly. Congratulations, you all deserve this prestigious honor. At this time, the 2026 valedictorian, Cole Kelly, will give his speech. You're up.
Good evening, everybody. And as you just heard, my name is Cole Kelly, and I am the Benton High School class of 2026 valedictorian. And I just want to start out this speech by just thanking everyone that's here. I'd like to thank the students, the teachers and the staff, and our friends and family who are here to support us today. And, you know, I am very honored to be up here and speaking to all of you. I've always thought of myself as a pretty good public speaker, and I hope that what I say today will at least stick with you until you walk out the door. So listen here and listen well. You know, we really have come a long way as a class, and we're finally done. We're done with the test, we're done with the schoolwork, and I mean, it's time to celebrate. But in all seriousness, we have achieved and done a lot, and I am sure happy to be done. I'm pretty proud of myself, and I'm pretty proud of all you guys too. And the thing that I'm trying to get at here is that you should be proud of yourself. I know there are things that we regret, and there are many things that I did in high school that I wish I could go back and change. But the thing is, you can't. However hard you try, there's nothing you could do to change the past. Each and every one of us in this building has regrets. We have things that we wish we didn't do and wish we could take back. But are you going to let those things bring you down? Are you going to let those things take over your well-being? Are you going to allow them to push you to be better? I sure hope that you allow those things to push you to be better. You cannot let the mistakes of your past directly affect your motivation for the future. Now, don't forget these mistakes. It is very important that we look at those mistakes and we learn from those regrets because, I mean, we all make mistakes, and what's a mistake without learning from it? If you completely block that mistake from your memory, you run the risk of repeating it in the future. So be mindful of how you look at your regrets. To round things out, I just want to tell all of you to be proud of what you have done in your life. Don't let the mistakes of your past limit the abilities for your future, and look forward to what is to come. I challenge you not to dwell on what you regret, but be proud of what you have accomplished and done for yourself throughout your life. But hey, we graduated all over the South Side. Hashtag 238 Benton High School. We out.
I will ask the school board president, Rhonda Chesney, to come to the podium.
As president of the St. Joseph School District Board of Education, I hereby certify these students seated before you have completed the course of study prescribed by the graduation standards set forth by the St. Joseph School Board of Education and the state of Missouri. You have been recommended by your faculty and administration to graduate from Benton High School. In recognition of this, on behalf of the St. Joseph School District, I have the distinct honor and pleasure to request that you be presented with your diplomas. Congratulations.
Mr. Lenz and Mr. Hutchcock, please come forward to read the names of the graduates in attendance as they come forward to receive their diplomas. Will the first row begin?
Eliana Dawn Marie Arambula. Camden Cade Morlock. Maria Awalip Lopez. Hallie Emma Anderson. Gunnar J. Bailey. Lily Ann Bailey. Lindley B. Baird. Lydia Ashley Bollinger. Theodore Wayne Barnes. Jason Matthew Barnett. Lainey Jean Ann Bellamy. Cruz Corbin Bigham. Evan Michael Blakely Hitchcock. Katie Jo Bay. Zoe Jane Bowen. Miley Paige Boydston. Kaylin Jade Brown. Landon Eugene Cassiopo. Lillian Renee Cassiopo. Madison Lee Cairo. Caitlin Angelina Calloway. Isaac Jeffrey Chenoweth. Aiden Michael Choate. Jarrett Clayton Colburn. Carter Craig Conroy. Logan Andrew Cordner. Madison Marie Corder. Bailey Jean Coy. Brooke Allison Coyle. Jolena Christine Crawley. Gabriel Clark Kraus. Landon Joseph Scott Crowley. Talia Lacole Shaley Donahue. Slater Paisley Duncan. Alexander Matthew Dyer. Jackson Lee England. Reedon Michael Fennell. Tristan Michael Gibson. Reagan Marie Gilpin. Lincoln Kellen Goodwin. Chase Daniel Graham. Kobe Ryan Gross. Jocelyn Renee Gromowski. Yondi Guerrera Alfonso. Kenna Renee Geyer. Chloe Noel Hall. Landon Michael Harmon. Jeremiah Deshaun Harper. Tyler Gage Hinton. Alexander Christopher Hawley. Evan Nicholas Hoover. DeAndre Jamal Howard. Madison Leanne Huffman. Lorena Escardo Ramos. Maria Naeli Jacinto Fisher. Drayden James Johnson. Shay Elizabeth Morgan Keene. Cole Christian Kelly. Dakota Marie Kiger. Deacon William Kirkpatrick. Sean Allen Cook. Riley May Kretzer.
Annabelle Adriana Lee. Diana Veronica Leyva Vasquez. Caden Michael Limley. Mackenzie Faye Lunn. Jacqueline Machado Chavez. Adriana Lynn Mahon. Goy Bull Makut. Urim Marquez Saldana. Layla Leanne Marshoff. Alyssa Marie Martinez. Amaya Jalen Martinez. Camila Michelle Martinez. Mach Kual Mayum. Braxton Christopher McCoy. Noah Harrison McCoy. Gabriel Adam Mercer. Shayna Renee Milburn. Miles Cooper Miljavik. Dylan Paul Miller. Taliesin Sierra Milliken. Ronald Michael Moore III. Kobe Brianne Orozco. Dayton Miracle Pennell. Cammie D. Peters. Job Jackson Petra Rivera. Dylan Michael Phelan. Carmen Marie Phillips. Bria Jane Pierce. Cy Santos Polly. Troy David Podorf. Caden Martin Powell. Caleb Dwayne Powell. Kenna Joe Presto. Cashlyn Marie Pride. Amaya Lee Pritchett. Lex Deacon Pummel. Michael Alexander Rains. Samuel Reynoso Batista. Jorge Luis Reynoso Batista. Cody Austin Rice. Carter Mason Rich. Dayton Wesley Ritchie. Kane Ritchie. Corbin Michael Robinson. Abigail Marie Rowe. Melanie Rojas Rodriguez. Alabel Alabazerto Rosada Javier. Killian Ebony Sands. Johnny Pete Jerome Satter. Zion Summer Grace Scott. Madeline Renee Searcy. Adriana Noel Seganak. Martin Silva Zavala. Allie Reese Smith. Mason Lee Michael Smith. Addison Jane Snodgrass. Gage Tyler Snodgrass. Crystal Diana Solis. Kaylin Jaylee Stagner. Ridge Hagen Stagner. Xavier Ray Staza. Isabella Faith Stevenson. Galen Edward Stewart. Remy James Swearingen. Nevaeh Renee Thompson. Prince Mariano Torres. Draven Leroy Velvic Pitts. Brooklyn Elise Weiss. Cyrus Stephen Waylert. Carter Xavier Walker. Brooklyn Kiata Warner. Javen Michael Weber. Tyson Tyrone Williams. Takara LeMay Wilson. Isabella Giselle Marie Woodson. Delaney Jane Worley. Karen Zayas Tornett. JC Don Zilkowski. Jersey Michelle Zilkowski.
On behalf of the faculty of Benton High School, we want to tell you that we are proud of what you have accomplished. Parents, guardians, families, and friends, thank you for joining us for this special day. An important milestone for every senior to experience is the tradition of the tassel cross and hat toss. Seniors, please stand. At this time, move your tassel. To all our seniors, families, friends, and neighbors, I'd like to announce that on behalf of the alumni of Benton High School, I present the newest alumni class of Benton High School, the class of 2026. Parents, family, and friends will need to meet their graduate on the concourse. There is no access to the floor.
Took my